Cullen Lincolnheimer, back with you from River Valley Veterinary Hospital. I'm here with the owner, Kim Lincolnheimer, once again. We're going to talk about a little bit about the company's history today. I just want to start out with a quote. If having a soul means being able to feel love and loyalty, gratitude, then the animals are better off than a lot of humans. James Harriet. And some statistics and facts to start out today. 67% of U.S. households, or about 85 million families, own a pet, according to the 2019-2020 National Pet Owners Survey conducted by the American Pet Products Association. This is up from 56% of U.S. households in 1988, the first year the survey was conducted. And now we're going to talk about company history. First question we'd like to start off.
I have a quote.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. I received this quote from someone, and it's just so true. It's from Will Rogers. Personally, I have always felt that the best doctor in the world is the veterinarian. He can't ask his patients what is the matter. He's just got to know. Once again, that's a quote from Will Rogers. I just want to throw that out there.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, so what made you decide to get started in veterinarian care and start a clinic?
Dr. Lincolnheimer did emergency medicine for many years. Came home one day, just out of the blue, and I was sitting there feeding my son dinner, and he looked at me and says, "I want to start a veterinary clinic. Do you think we can do it?" And I'm like, "I don't know." Back then, also, we didn't have access to the computers like they do today to do the research, and I said to him, "Well, I feel we can." My father owned a grocery store, so I mainly implemented what he taught me, and the customer service. Also, I'm a medical assistant, so I took some of that, mixed it in with starting up a business, and a lot of common sense. Wrote everything down, went to the library. Back then, at least we had libraries that we did. I had encyclopedias. I also walked into other veterinary clinics and checked out and just asked some questions, grabbed their pamphlets that they had sitting in the holder. Also, I called a friend and asked her some questions because she worked in the veterinary field for a few years. Next thing you know, we were looking for veterinary clinics for sale. That didn't happen. That didn't work out very well. So our next step was, okay, can we rent a location? We found a building. We went into a small town, so we picked Cheswick, Pennsylvania, just north of Pittsburgh. We found a building. We had to, of course, come up with a plan to go to the bank to get the loan. We decided, okay, if we did construction, what we would have to do, how much that would cost, along with the equipment, along with just everything. And researching it, figured out how much money we would need to borrow, went to the bank with the plan, and they gave us the money. So next thing you know, we had a veterinary clinic. It was rough those first few years, but
Were you worried that it wouldn't pay off, or?
No, I wasn't worried. No. I knew with Dr. Lincolnheimer's knowledge and my knowledge, with customer service, I'm huge customer service, and with us two working together and finding the right employees, we could make it work. It was rough. I had a 2-year-old son. I quit my job to go work there, and him leaving a established facility for emergency medicine, we had 0 clients. We started with 0 clients, so yes, we were nervous. I remember we made our first $110. Even my mom laughs. I go, "Mom, we made $110 today." You should have. She remembered. I called her up. I was so excited. We celebrated. I mean, just like we all went over to my mom's. My sister came over because at that time that my sister was watching my son, and we would all meet there at the end of day every day, because that's where my son was, and we would all go over there for dinner. Mm-hmm.
Wow. So just a quick question to clear things up.
Go ahead.
So you guys rented the facility. Now,
Yes.
did you guys purchase River Valley, or was River Valley branded?
No.
You guys branded it
We
from the
named
bottom
it
up?
River Valley.
Okay.
At that time, I didn't realize there was a place called Valley Vet, but they were, I thought it was called Lower Burl. So, or it was a doctor, another doctor, I thought it was his name. But anyways, we were in a valley, and we're by the river, and that's how we came up with River Valley. We weren't going off anybody else's name. It's just because of where we were. We're located down into a valley by the river.
Okay.
And as for our logo, it was my neighbor who did the River Valley part. My husband threw in a couple mountains with the sun and the water for the river and a couple paw prints. The next thing you know, we have River Valley Veterinary Hospital. And he wanted to be known as a veterinary hospital, not just a clinic, because we offered more than what a clinic offers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, sounds like you guys are pretty entrepreneurs
Oh,
for a
we're
few
trying.
years
Yeah.
and grow the business. So that being said, how up to 2019 today, how long has River Valley been operating?
We started breaking ground in April, May of 2000, and we opened in November of 2000.
Okay. So now, are you still in the same place today?
Oh no, we are definitely not. That was a 1,000 square foot building. We were meaning to move for many years, and finally we have purchased this facility in June of 2014. We are now with 3 doctors, soon to be 4, and we have 17 employees. Some have been with us between the longest. We have some between 11 and 12 years. Employees that have been with us.
So you guys.
So they moved from the old facility to the new facility with us.
So you guys have grown exponentially.
Yes, we have.
Since the.
Yes, we have. We knew we could not grow anymore. There was another doctor that came on part-time with us in the old building, but we only had 2 exam rooms. Here we have 6.
So much more room.
We have 2 operating rooms. Correct. This
Okay.
space here is gracious. We're very fortunate. It's a beautiful facility. We made it our own from all the construction at this location, and we knew for us to grow, we had to move.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. We
That's
moved one
great.
town down. We moved literally 2 miles down the road.
Oh, well, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
So still in the area, so
Correct.
it's like
Mhm.
the symbol and everything still
Mhm.
represents where they are today.
Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's good to know. So when starting up the practice, or even now, what are the biggest challenges you had to overcome to be successful to date? Like, what are some of the biggest obstacles that you faced, not from just starting, but maybe last year, this year, or what are some of the biggest ones?
The biggest obstacles. Well, as of late, these are obstacles that you definitely never prepare for them. I mean,
Okay.
We had a truck that came through the building in March 3rd. We are finally, this is December, using our door. It was very hard to maneuver the clients, the patients, because we see approximately, 50 plus a day that we service. So at one time they were coming in the one side door, then when they were doing construction this one little area, they had to use, then the other door we had to get a ramp placed in. From the ramp, then we had to close off the sidewalk, so they had to use this other door because then they needed scaffolding. From the truck coming through the building, it did a lot of damage.
Okay.
But let me just say this, it happened Saturday night. I remember because I went to the home show that day. And I was ready to purchase some new windows and awning and some other locations of the building. We get a call. It was around 12:30 at night. And next thing you know, there's a truck in the building. So what was wonderful, we were able to open Monday.
Yeah. And I remember that because you called me,
Mm-hmm.
and I was out of town, and you said that another accident has happened.
Yes.
This
This is the
isn't
second
the
time.
first. This
This is not the
second.
first. Yeah.
Okay, and I remember.
And actually, the first one happened exactly 3 years and 1 day prior
Jeez.
on a different side of the building.
But this one was much worse than.
This one really did some the other one was just through an exam room. We shut that one down. This one was definitely worse. And if it wasn't for friends and employees, we would have never opened on Monday. We
Got a great staff
were
then, it sounds like.
pushing hard, got it boarded. The employees they have been patient all these months to deal with the plastic hanging and the tenting. And remember, it was like 98 degrees where the receptionists were sitting in July. No one ever complained. Actually, they had fun with it.
Now, have the customers been understanding
Oh,
through this process?
majority.
So now that the challenges, that we talked about challenges like, previously, what was one of the big challenges when you first started River Valley? Like what do
When
you
we
remember?
first opened,
What's one of the biggest challenges when you first started?
well,
that you remember?
me, medically or business end?
Let's say on the business end, to keep you guys afloat, because I feel like there
On
would
the
have
business
to be
end
some kind
was,
of-
okay, well, this is anyone doing construction or opening up a building and working with contractors.
Okay.
That was mainly my end of it, where Rick did a lot of the work because we were there day and night working.
Dr. Lincoln had a lot of work.
Him and a friend, but there was some of the contractors we had to come in to make it, make it legal.
Yeah.
And so it was dealing with their mistakes. This is on my end, and just making sure I was figuring out the operating expense, because remember we've never done this.
It's true.
And
Learn a lot as you go. Then
I did. It was a lot of questions. I asked people questions. Hey, how would you do this? And mostly I took it from, because my father owned a little produce store in Trentham. I took the knowledge of what he taught me, and actually I feel it also runs in your blood, entrepreneurship. So I have many family members who own different businesses. Just happens that I decided to open one that I knew very little about on medical, veterinary medicine, that is.
Yeah, something, right? It's 19 years later.
Yeah.
It's still growing.
Yeah.
So I think you mentioned this before, but roughly how many pets do you see or help on a daily basis?
Over 50.
Over 50. Now, are you still able to accommodate more as new clients come in? Or?
We do. We just got to figure out the scheduling. It comes down to the scheduling, and that is something we're going to be working on in the new year, to how we can implement another veterinarian into the facility.
So for anybody that's wondering, watching this, new clients, we're still accepting.
Oh, absolutely.
New clients all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's good to know. How large is the team today at River Valley? So I know you mentioned in detail a
17.
little bit. 17. 17. How many techs or?
Well, there are 3 doctors, 4 receptionists, rest 2 office, and the rest technicians.
Okay. Now you said earlier, I think you said you were looking to expand another doctor.
Correct.
So would that mean expanding on another tech
Yes.
as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we have so many technicians right now where it's the doctors. It's wonderful for them and wonderful for the clients. We have a floater. We have one that just does technician visits. We have at least like 1.5 to 2 per doctor, depending on the time, in case they're on a break or lunch, whatever. So we would definitely bring in 1 more technician, so we kept that nice, strong staff.
So it keeps them from getting behind.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Because sometimes it takes 3 to do a nail trim. You need 3 technicians.
Yeah.
Not just one can do it.
Never know
people
what comes through the door.
Well, what people don't understand it, where they'll say, "Oh, it just takes 5 minutes." Nothing takes 5 minutes in here. It's not like humans where they can sit there and get their nails done, get a pedicure. Yeah. Oh no. Such as like my dog, it takes 3 technicians to cut my dog's nails.
Okay. Okay. Now, if somebody was looking to get into this field or to apply to River Valley, what kind of training do team members need to be considered for your business? What kind of training would one need to be?
Well, it depends on what part of. Well, of course, doctor. You need your doctor degree for veterinary medicine. As for a technician, we do look for certified veterinary technicians or ones that have gone to school.
Okay.
Now we do have a couple that have not gone to school, but they're actually two of our strongest, where they were trained by Dr. Lincolnheimer, and they're very strong, the same as the ones that have the CVTs.
No, other than like licensing and stuff that they need. Do you look for any personal skills or?
Oh, you look for a personal. Oh,
well,
absolutely.
That too.
Communications, who can juggle different jobs. Who is personable? Who can communication?
Communication.
Yeah, who can communicate. But especially out front, those who can be patient, be calm,
Okay.
good listeners,
Okay.
don't overtalk others. That's what I look for.
Okay. So back to you,
Go ahead.
less than your employees now.
Okay.
So for you, what is you and I guess Dr. Lakenheimer, since you guys have started this together,
Mhm.
what is the most rewarding part of what you do? So between you two, like what do you guys? What's the best satisfaction you guys get out of running a veterinarian hospital and being in this business for so long?
I can't answer for him, but I know what his answer is. But I'll let him. Do a video on him someday. I'll let him answer
Okay.
that question. But what is rewarding? And by the end of the day, is knowing that we were able to give quality care
Mhm.
to our patients, and it just feels good that we can offer that here in Springdale, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had someone make a comment. They go, "This facility is too nice to be here." I go, well, "Wait a minute. What? That doesn't even make sense. What do you mean by that?" And they couldn't get over how nice our facility is, and that is why we are here, is to give the best that we can
Yeah, absolutely.
to the surrounding area and those who do travel in. We have some that go an hour and a half to come here from
pretty far.
Ohio. Oh,
That's pretty
Erie,
far.
Ohio.
So you got a pretty broad reach of
South
clients.
Beaver. Oh, we do. We have
Okay.
clients that may have moved and they still would drive an hour and a half to come
Wow.
here. We do.
That's very impressive.
Absolutely.
It says something about
Mhm.
customer service and
Mhm.
quality of care that you guys give.
Yes.
And then to wrap things up, final question here is, what are your plans for River Valley in the next 18 to 24 months? So are you looking to, provide more services or more doctors?
Oh, service it. Well,
Or are you
first of
looking
all,
to,
okay.
how are you looking to expand?
Well,
Let's
let me
say
just
that.
take a breath right now. I just want to finish the construction.
Okay.
I'd like to see it completed. We still have little things here and there. Even though we do have our front door open, I would like to, I want to spruce up the outside. I want to finish the little glitches that are inside with the painting
Yeah,
and construction.
Understandable.
So I will then, in the meantime, between now and March, I'm going to take care of that, get a new doctor on board, get another technician. From there, then we can offer more services, because when you
Okay.
have more doctors, they
Yep,
can do different
makes
types of surgeries. Right now, our Dr. Hans is phenomenal with her surgeries. I would like to see if we can see more emergencies. We see a lot of emergencies now. I'd like to up that
Okay.
to offer to our clients and to others who are not. I mean, we've had people call in, they're not clients. We definitely, if we can fit them in,
Yeah.
we will.
Now, you ever looking down? So right now, River Valley just does cats and dogs.
We do.
Are you
We
ever
do.
looking down the road, maybe be accepting smaller animals? or
Pocket
exotic
pets,
animals?
we call them pocket pets or exotics. That is definitely something
It's on the radar. For
that would probably be something next fall, winter. Once the dust settles here, where there's other, our other goals are. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like you guys still have a lot of room to expand, and you guys came a long way from
Next
19
time, let's
years.
take a tour of the facility. Everyone out there can see what this
Yeah, we could do that.
what this
We could
beautiful
show
place
them.
has to offer.
Yeah.
We do have a separate room out front for those who don't like to be around others. I have one dog, doesn't care for others. We do have a special room if you want to sit. It's beautiful, it's comfortable, it's spacious, that you can sit in there and relax. So you don't feel so tense while you're in the waiting area with the other animals around
That's
you.
great to know.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Well,
we'll take a tour later on.
that's all we have for today. Thank you everybody for listening, and thank you, Kim, for
Thank you.
sitting here and answering this question and give people a little bit more information on the backstory of River Valley and how it came to be.
Thank you for
But thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you next time.